Okay, so we have UFC Fight Night Vettori versus Dolidze 2, the rematch that no one asked for, alright? I don't know where the fuck Marvin Vettori has been for the past 2 years. I don't know why he's taking 2 years off in the prime of his career randomly. It doesn't make any sense, but he's back. The return of the Orc, alright? In the rematch that no one wanted. This main event kind of sucks, man. I'm going to be real. But the card is not bad. We have some interesting things. We have Kevin Valerhos making his debut. He's really exciting. We have Ryan Spann making his heavyweight debut. What else? We got Perez taking on Lima. Like, that's a good flyweight battle. That's actually an underrated fight. There's some decent fights. We're going for quality over quantity, though, here. There's 15 fucking fights on this card, alright? We're going to break each one down, give some predictions on who I think is going to win and why. Let's just start, because, yeah, it's a lot, man. First fight of the night, we got Eunice Dubin taking on Carly Judas. Alright, sick women's fight. Let's fucking go. I love women starting off my cards so much. But Eunice coming off of that crazy underdog KO on the Contender Series, which was very surprising. She's a very little gal, but she packs a punch, alright? And then Carly Judas, not really good at anything. She's just like, I'm just gonna go with Eunice. I don't care. I'm gonna be real. I did watch their fights back, but I just don't care. Like, Eunice's got some power. She has finished potential. Carly doesn't. But you know, it's women's MMA. The hype train coming into the UFC with a crazy KO will probably just get control grapple fucked for 3 rounds. So yeah, tune in, kid. I guess I'll be there. I'm not excited for this. Next, we got Maquel Medeiros taking on Evan Elder. I'm going to go Evan Elder. I think this is a very easy pick. I think Evan Elder is very good. He's never been finished. His chin has been tested. It's tough. His recovery is very good. Dangerous-ass striker. I think he's pretty underrated. Evan Elder's, I don't think he'll ever be top 10 or anything. Maybe not even ranked even. I don't think he'll ever be anything crazy impressive, but he has potential to have a good UFC career. He has finished potential. He has a KO in the UFC, I believe. I forget who it was against, but he's good. Good kickboxing, nasty calf kicks. He doesn't really kick up high at all. No body kicks, no head kicks really, but nasty calf kicks, good boxing, good power, good chin. I like him in this matchup. I think Marquel is a bit chinny. He's never been knocked out in the UFC, but he takes shots very weirdly. I've seen him dropped and rocked a few times. Maybe not dropped. I'm probably going a bit far with that statement, but he's been rocked a few times from the fights I watched. And that's just not a good look. Like, I'm seeing him get dropped, or not dropped. I'm seeing him get rocked by shots that just don't really look like they should hurt people, He's a bit chinny, very slow. Evan Elder's way faster, way more powerful. And yeah, I just don't really see much potential in Marquel. Both guys pretty inexperienced in the UFC, but I'm going to go Evan Elder. I don't know the odds on this one. Evan Elder should be the favorite. He has the finish potential. How do I think it's going to go? I think it'll probably be a 3-round decision. I think the finish potential of Evan Elder will not be enough. I think Marquel is tough enough to survive. His grappling is alright, so maybe he uses the grappling to get a victory here. Just kind of smudging it up, not really doing too much with it. I could see that, but I'm going to go Evan Elder here by decision. Next, we got another women's bout. Jazine Nunes taking on Priscilla. I'm not saying that last name, bro. Good luck. You can pronounce it if you want. Yeah, I'm going to go Nunes here. I think Priscilla is very bad. Okay, very bad. I think if someone's going to get the finish here, it's going to be Nunes. She has the sub potential. Priscilla gets subbed all the time. She has 0 jiu-jitsu, 0 wrestling as well. Just 0 grappling, brother. Like, 0 grappling, nada, nothing. There's nothing there. Her striking is dangerous, and Nunes is hittable. So if there's going to be a finish on the feet, I could actually see Priscilla doing it. But I don't know. She's a big underdog for a reason. I just checked before this. She is an underdog. She should be. She's very bad. Bad at winning. Tough girl. She can take damage. Good chin. She looks very masculine, possibly injecting certain types of drugs into her bloodstream every once in a while. You know how that goes with women. But yeah, I think Nunes gets it done. She's very small, and usually with WMMA, the more strong, bigger woman with the physical advantage tends to win most of the time. But I'm going to go Nunes here. She's very short, very unorthodox type of scrappy style. She just kind of marches forward and just throws. She does have power though, and her cardio is good, and her grappling is good. Her wrestling is good. So I could see her finishing Priscilla by submission. I don't think she'll knock her out. I think it'll be a sub if it's a finish, but I'm not betting on a fucking women's fight to go to finish. I'm not doing that, all right? Give me Nunes by decision. I think she gets it done. Next, we got Daniel Perez taking on Andre Lima. This is a very good fight. Very good little flyweight scrap we got here. I think this will be badass. Probably won't end in a finish because Andre Lima doesn't really have much finish potential, and Perez is pretty tough. So I don't think it will really end in a finish, but very similar styles here. Andre Lima, very nasty calf kicks. You know, I think he's definitely slower than Perez, but other than that, he has basically every advantage here. You know, he has the power advantage. He has the grappling advantage. Perez is kind of bad in jiu-jitsu wise. He's gotten subbed like flukily in the UFC already. His wrestling's not that good either. Perez is the bigger guy. He misses weight. He's way stronger, way bigger, and he cheats. I'm going to go Andre Lima here. You know, I think I just said Perez by mistake. Andre Lima. He's bigger, stronger, like better in a lot of places, and he cheats. I'm going to pick the guy who's willing to cheat to win. He cheats in all of his fights. He grabs the cage if he needs to. He high pokes on purpose or not. That's not to be said or decided by me, but he cheats. And yeah, I'm going to pick him, you know? Literally, that's a part of my reasoning. He cheats. He's willing to cheat to win. The refs allow it. And if you're not cheating, you're not trying to win to your maximum ability, okay? Perez is very good, though. He could win this. I don't know the odds. He's fast, but he lacks power. Very pillow-handed. Good technique, though. He could outstrike Lima for 3 rounds. I could see that, but I think if Andre Lima's getting outstruck like he has been in a few fights, he'll just take him down and control him, land a minimal ground and pound, threaten submissions, just do barely enough to win the fight. Probably winning 2 rounds after losing first on the feet, most likely. You know, having more trouble getting him down while they're both dry in the first round. So yeah, give me Andre Lima here by decision. Next we have Carlos Vera taking on Jesus Mosasa. Okay, I'm going to go Mosasa here, even though he's making his debut, and that makes me nervous. Never really know with these guys, but Carlos Vera has 1 fight in the UFC, I believe. And, dude, he's one of the Ryan Hall prodigies, alright? He looks just like him. He trains out of his camp. He does the same shit he does. He pulls guard, and before he pulls guard, he's just flicking fancy kicks that never land and do any damage. That's all he does. He has no striking with his hands. All he does is throw up kicks, body kicks, you know, kicks up the middle. Doesn't calf kick at all. He doesn't have those type of kicks. But he has front kicks, big swinging overhead kicks, like just dumb shit that never works. He goes for heel hooks. He's literally just another Ryan Hall clone. I'm not picking him. He's soy. Like, fuck out of here. And Musasas is actually very good. Very dangerous. He has a very high finish potential, or a very high finishing rate in his career so far and is outside of the UFC. He's very good. You know, I didn't really look into his competition he's fighting, so that could bite me here. He could be dog shit. But no, he looks very fast, very powerful. He has a submission ability or a submission game too. So I'm going to go Musasas here by finish. I think he'll probably TKO Vera here. I don't know though, because I'm pretty sure I checked and Vera has never been KO'd in his whole career so far. Only subbed. So, I don't know. I'll go Musasas by finish. Vera's taking a big layoff. Hasn't fought since 298, I believe. Not the best look, man. Like, unless he comes back with a better striking game and he doesn't pull guard as much, he's going to lose this fight. Like, you can't win by pulling guard. I'm going Musasas here. Next, we have Dior Norgorzai taking on Brenson Ribeiro. We got dude, these fucking names, man. We got Dior taking his debut in the UFC, or making his debut in the UFC. He's a fucking marauder, man. He's pretty damn good, alright? From what I've seen, this dude is a bit pudgy, a bit chubby looking. So unless he gasses, I see him getting the 2nd or 3rd round finish in this fight. Brenson Ribeiro, coming off a decent performance against Caio Machado. He could have lost that fight possibly, but I thought he won. It was a pretty close fight from what I remember. And Ribeiro, he's been finished badly in the UFC before. His chin's not the best. His defense not that good. He has a good kickboxer though. He has nasty kicks, long lanky physique, long arms, nasty jab, power in his hands, but I'm pretty sure I looked back and DR has never been finished by KO, I don't think. I think he's been subbed. I forget. He might be undefeated. I actually forget. But DR, he's very good, man. He's literally a marauder coming in the UFC. And the UFC just got their newest marauder, man, all right? He just marches forward with tenacity and just ferociousness. And he just marches forward and fucking comes at him and throws everything he's got. So, unless he freezes up and gasses in his debut like a lot of people do, I think he gets this one done by second or third round TKO. Next, we got Stephanie's Lucino taking on Sam Hughes. I'm going to go Sam Hughes. Stephanie's bad. Sam Hughes better. That's it. I'm moving on. Moving on to an actual pretty decent fight. We got a heavyweight bout of Ryan Spann making his heavyweight debut. I don't really know why. I would expect a fighter to move up in weight classes when they're coming off a loss, but he's coming off of a win at 205. And yeah, we got Waldo Ortez Acosta. He's fucking bad. He's a blob, okay? He blobs people. So, it's basically either Ryan Spann completely outclasses him and outspeeds him and uses that light man skill to dominate him for 3 rounds or knock him out brutally. Or Waldo's gonna blob him for 3 rounds. Let's go. I fucking hate heavyweight, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ryan Spann here. I think he uses the light man skill. And he outspeeds him, out-techniques him. He's huge. He's literally taller than Waldo. Probably weighs more naturally if it wasn't for all the fat on Waldo's body. Yeah, I think Waldo is just not that good of a striker. He doesn't really have power, especially for a heavyweight. His grappling is good, though. He could grapple fuck Ryan Spann, but no, I'm going to go Ryan Spann by probably decision because Waldo is tough, though. It's tough. It's going to be tough to finish him, but I think Ryan Spann will output him and out-gas tank him, not being obese like Waldo. So, yeah, I think Superman himself, that's his nickname, right? I'm not making that up. Ryan, the Superman Spann, is going to get this one done by dominant decision. He should, man. Waldo's a blob. He has no power in his hands. All he has is a takedown that he can't even really do much with. So, I'm going to go Ryan Spann here by decision. Next, we got Yoo-Soon Young taking on AJ Cunningham. I'm going to go Yoo-Soon Young here. He's on a little run in the UFC. Wait, no, he's not. He has had one fight. He's had one fight, and the other 2 were road to UFC shit. He's pretty good. I do think the road to UFC competition is pretty dog shit, pretty hit or miss. So, he's only won one fight in the UFC. I think it was by split decision. Very close fight. That probably could have went either way. I forget. I don't even know who it was against, but I'm going to go Yoo-Soon Young here. AJ Cunningham is good. He's dangerous. But he's coming to the UFC and just got KO'd, I think, twice so far. On a 2-fight loss streak. Not the best look. He's a champion in some other division or some other agency or fucking organization. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. He has finish potential, but he can never put it together. His gas tank kind of sucks. He's pretty skinny and kind of weak, lacking the power he really needs to get finishes. Yeah, I'm gonna go Yoo-Soon Young here. He's very good body shot work. He's constantly looking for stiff jabs to the body. His kicks are nasty. He's very fast, pretty buff and built for this division. He's not skinny like AJ Cunningham. Kind of short, but that's not a problem. All right, we got Ilia Topuria dominating as a 5'7" king. So yeah, I'm gonna go Yoo-Soon Young here. He's very good, but not that good. So I think AJ Cunningham is an option to pick here. You can pick him, but I don't know. Neither of these guys are that good. Yoo-Soon Young, very inexperienced in the UFC so far, but AJ is as well. I don't know. I just think Yoo-Soon Young here is the safer option. I don't know what the odds are, but I'm going to go Yoo-Soon Young by decision. Next, we got Damone Blackshear taking on Cody Gibson, and I did check the odds for this one because I needed to know. Okay. They're diabolical. Cody Gibson's a plus 300. Bro, bet some money on Cody Gibson. That is a free, crazy underdog for no reason. This should be a pick'em. Damone Blackshear is bad at winning. He's not that good. He's very dangerous. He has very good finish potential. I think all of his wins in the UFC have either been by sub or knockout. So he's a finish or lose type of guy, which is always fun. I love him. He's very fun to watch. I think I picked him against Cody Stamann, who he subbed. Yeah, I did. Cody Stamann also no longer with us, got cut. Rip to the bro. But yeah, I'm going to go Damone Blackshear. Even though I just talked about how good of an underdog Cody Gibson is, I'm going to go Damone Blackshear here. He has more finish potential. Cody Gibson's like 37 years old. He made his way back to the UFC, and now he's on, I think, a 2-fight win streak, which is impressive for all the fights he's lost. But he's lost to a lot of bad people, man. Like, I can't think of a name that comes to mind, but he's lost to some bad people. Like, I do think he has evolved in his game at 37, or I think he might be 36. Very old, and I do think he's improving fight to fight. Like, I'm seeing him get better. Maybe that's just because he's on a 2-fight win streak and he's looking better against shitty people. I don't know. Like, Damone Blackshear, he's kind of a one-round trick pony. Like, he's very dangerous in the first round. And then in the next two, he's not the same fighter. So I think Cody Gibson can lose the first round, survive it, and then win the next two by grappling, by wrestling. Because Cody Gibson's wrestling is pretty good. He's not the best at holding people down, but he can get you down, and he has a good gas tank. So I'm going to go Damone Blackshear here just because I like his finish potential. I do think he probably subs Cody Gibson in the first round because Cody Gibson's very bad scrambler, very bad hips. He has old man hips. So, yeah, give me Damone Blackshear here by first round sub. But Cody Gibson is being disrespected here. He's a very good underdog, okay? You probably should pick him and put some money on him, man. I'm going to be real. Next, we got Alexander Hernandez taking on Kurt Holobaugh. I'm going to go Alexander Hernandez. Man, life's been rough since he talked all that shit on Cowboy, huh? He's been on a bad, streak in the UFC. Just win 1, lose 2, win 2, lose 3. Just not the best look. He's still here, though. He's still here. So that's more than a lot of people can say, you know. I'm going to go Alexander Hernandez. Yeah, he's just slightly better. Kurt's grappling so fucking bad. I don't know how he's in the UFC still. He's lost 6 times and won 2. He's coming off of a win, I think, but I'm not picking him, bro. He has 0 grappling, 0 jiu-jitsu, bad submission threats, nothing. They're non-existent. No submission threats. He has some power and speed, but Alexander Hernandez has a good chin. He has good head movement. And I think he'll get this one done, but with his wrestling. I think he'll get him down whenever he wants, round after round, as long as he doesn't gas or some dumb shit and fold like he usually does. I think it's this one done very easily. Alexander Hernandez, you should win this fight. Okay, I'm going to go him by decision. Okay, next we got Choi Seung-woo taking on Kevin Vallejos. I think I said the Vallejos at the beginning of this video. Oh, fucking well. All right, these names are bullshit. I can't remember everyone. All right, man. I'm going to go Kevin Vallejos here, okay? I do think Choi is a good pick here, though. He could win this. He's faced very good levels of competition and has lots of good Asian wins. He has a win over Zalal. Who else? I don't know, man. Okay, but very good wins, very good levels of competition. I think he fought, what's his name? The guy who gets all decisions and he's about to fight for a title, 145. What's his fucking name? Mavzar. There it is. I think he fought Mavzar in his debut, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I might be fucking tweaking right now, but yeah, very good levels of competition, very experienced in the UFC. This is a hard-ass debut. Very hard. I don't know why they're doing this. Choi has very good boxing, long, lanky guy, good kicks. You know, he outranges Vallejos very badly. You know, he has more experience. He can win this fight, but I'm going to go Vallejos. He's very good, very exciting, and I just want to pick him because if he wins, I picked him. If these debuters, lose and you didn't, or if they win and you didn't pick them, it's man, you didn't know, man. You just didn't know like we did, you know? So I'm going to go Kevin Vallejos in the fear of missing out. Nah, that's not how I pick fighters. It's really not. Kevin Vallejos he's fucking good, man. He has a very similar style to Topuria. Just nasty power boxing, just in the pocket. Ripping fucking body shots, body work. That's how he won his fight in the Contender Series. Just destroyed his body till he literally couldn't punch him anymore and just stood there and took the finish like a good boy. Yeah, Valeros is very dangerous, and he can take a fucking punch too. He has this very similar style to Topuria. He takes punches, he takes damage, but then he throws it back, and he has very good calf kicks as well, similar to Topuria. So, yeah, he's Topuria's little bro, you know? I'm going to go Ilya, no, fuck am I saying? Ilya Topuria. I'm going to go Kevin Vallejos here by third round finish, actually. Give me him by third round TKO. Next we got Chidi Nizhikwane taking on Zaleski Dos Santos, okay? And I'm going to be real, bro. I didn't decide yet. I don't know, all right? I really don't know. Because they're both very bad at winning, okay? They both have really weird wins and really weird losses. Zaleski, I think he's very old at this point, very experienced in the UFC, kind of a vet, been here a while, kind of just wins one, lose ones at this point. He's coming off of a KO against that guy Scroggin, who I think was just a guy they found on the side of the road to come in and cover for a guy who pulled out, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to go Chidi Nizhikwane. I think he's the underdog here, but I think I'm going to go him. I think he can outrange and, you know, just survive for 3 rounds and slightly outpoint Zaleski here. Zaleski is very short compared to him. I think Chidi only, it says 6'2" on his thing. This dude's like 6'5", okay? He's fucking huge for this division especially. He's fucking massive. So, yeah, he has good calf kicks. Really no power in his hands, but his calf kicks do hurt. He does throw head kicks every once in a while. His balance for a tall-ass guy is good, too. He has actually really good takedown defense. Zaleski could take him down, though, and grapple fuck him. But I'm going to go Chidi here. I think he's a pretty good underdog here. I think he was the underdog. And Zaleski's kind of old. He has really good power in his hands. He has a lot of good aging wins. Like, he beat Benoit Saint Denis, which I guess isn't aging that good anymore, but... You know, he has a lot of good wins, but that was a while ago. This is a different fighter. He's very old now. Very, like, just, I don't know. He's more plotty now. He throws less output. His gas tank's worse. His kicks aren't as good as Chidi. I think Chidi can outkick him and just plot his way on the outfoot for 3 rounds and win this by decision. Okay, lastly, we got the main event. Roman Dolidze taking on Marvin Vettori for the second time. Dude, this main event fucking sucks. I will not be hyped for this shit, okay? This is a guaranteed decision, which is okay. Fights don't have to end in finish to be good, but, like, alright, let me chill. Like, we all bag on Marvin Vettori. He's not good at fucking anything except for taking a punch. He has a decent grappling base, but his striking's so fucking bad, man. Like, it's not that bad. It's just, he has no finish potential. He can't find chins. His body kicks really do nothing. They are fast and powerful looking, but in reality, they don't do much. And I watched the first fight back, obviously, which you got to do for a fight like this. No grappling. 0 grappling. I don't even know if there was a takedown attempt. I don't remember there being one. So, I think this will be a different fight. Roman Dolidze, it hasn't been that long since our first fight. Why are they fucking fighting again? This is so fucking stupid, bro. But Roman Dolidze, he's been grappling. Okay, since he lost to him, he's been grappling. He's got a hair transplant, okay? He's looking good. He's feeling good. He's coming off momentum. A 2-fight win streak. It may be against it may be against Anthony Smith and Kevin Holland, bunch of bums, but it still has momentum. Like Roman Dolidze is coming off of a 2-year layoff, you know, coming off the couch probably. This dude's been begging for fights and probably fucking around, not knowing when he's gonna fight, and all of a sudden this fight gets confirmed a few weeks ago. And he's fighting. So, I don't know. I feel like Roman Dolidze is going to win this, man. He's the underdog. I'm going to pick him. I'm picking Roman Dolidze. My fight night predictions for main events are fucking terrible. I probably shouldn't be picking another underdog here, but like Marvin Vettori is not that bad, but he's just not good. You know, like his grappling is good, but I think Roman Dolidze's grappling has improved. His wrestling specifically has improved enough for him to get the takedowns and to beat Marvin Vettori and win 3 rounds. And this is a 5-round fight. I like Roman Dolidze's gas tank better. I think Marvin Vettori walks forward and does a whole lot of nothing in a lot of the fights. I think he's low output. I think he's retarded. So I'm going to go Roman Dolidze here. Give me him by decision. You know, he's probably going to lose, and Marvin Vettori is going to somehow come back and get a win and continue his fluky run. Like, he really hasn't lost to anyone that bad, though. His only losses are, like, Robert Whitaker, Israel Adesanya, you know, people like that. He's coming off of that, what's his name? Cannonier. That beat down from Cannonier, which is not the best look, but yeah. I'm going to go Dolidze here. Give me Dolidze by decision. That's the card. Oh boy, let's go. It's actually not that bad of a card. Pretty fun fight night. You know, we just coming off the high of 313 where Big Ant got it done. It's going to be hard to, you know, see this as anything as a downgrade, you know, as a low. But yeah, that's the video. That's the whole card and the predictions. I'll see you guys in the next one.